Yeah, so last year we had 5 seniors, so it definitely makes the team this year a lot different. But it was a nice year to settle in, kind of learn the area, get started recruiting. I think we brought in a pretty good class this year and learn what's really special about Eastern Mennonite University, from just being a part of the community, the actual campus community, to the greater Harrisonburg community. Yeah, so we actually had our first scrimmage on Tuesday, and we looked like we had a bunch of freshmen out there for sure. But I think that we've been really intentional about being really focused on the fundamentals this year, and because we know we have so many young ones, just really trying to break things down step by step. So, we started the scrimmage a little bit slow, but we still saw some really positive things out of them, and we still have a lot of room to grow. And I think that's one thing that's really exciting for us this year, is maybe more than any team I've coached before, I see so much space for us to grow and build as a program. We have a roster of 14, and 9 are newcomers, so it's definitely a different experience. But in that 14, we have 2 seniors who are phenomenal, have been a phenomenal part of the program. Our semi-local kids, one from Broadway High School, one from Wilson Memorial High School, and they're kind of the anchors for us. One's a point guard, one's a post, and so they've done a great job from the leadership perspective. Any person who meets them, it's Chrissy DeLauder and Lexi Deffenbaugh, any person who meets them on campus, interacts with them even for just a second, will come up to me and say, those are 2 of the most genuinely nice kids we've ever met. And it's 100% accurate. It's really cool how in coaching things kind of come full circle. So when I got my first head coaching job, Lexi Deffenbaugh was actually my very first recruiting phone call as a head coach. And she obviously didn't come to play for me at Hollins, but now I get to coach her as a senior at Eastern Mennonite, so that's awesome. We got Chloe Roach back, who was Freshman Player of the Year, I believe, in 2017. She took a little bit of time off, was at Northern Virginia Community College, and just her athleticism is really going to take our program to the next level, so it's fun to watch her as well. And then we have some freshmen who have shown already that they're going to be able to play some big minutes, key minutes for us this year. I think the conference is so cool this year. I was just actually talking to another coach about it, that it seems like there's a ton of teams that have almost everybody back, and then there's a ton of teams that are super young and new. So I think it's really anybody's game at this point. I mean, I know you said the men had a lot more ties than we did, but we did have a tie, and then we had 3 teams getting first place votes. So again, like most years, it's anybody's game, but I think it's going to really depend on how those returners for those teams that have those click and want to push forward, and then how fast we can bring the young ones up for these younger teams as well.